The Earth is gone. We destroyed it to stop something worse.
Come closer.
We failed. It doesn't speak. It makes you listen. Now humanity survives in fragments. Colonies, wreckage, salvage. And the places we were told never to go. You are not heroes. You are what's left.
We miss you.
Return.
We are still here.
Don't forget us. Do you hear the call?
And despite Liam's giggling, we are once again live. Novo has asked, are we blowing up the Red Hook? Maybe. You're out of there, Liam. You need a moment. You okay, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine.
You good?
Novo, it's on the cards to happen.
It's likely.
It's fine. The implication of an Irish Chancellor Palpatine implicates that Ireland can reorganise into the first Irish Empire.
It would mean Ireland could finally be an actual republic.
Boo!
I note the silence from the Irish there. Ooh. I'm dead.
I believe he left his address somewhere, Philip. We can find him.
I have his address, but I'm not going to dox him just yet.
A carbon near you wants to know your location.
Honey, if anyone comes to the door and you ask them what they're doing here and they go, oh, I'm just here delivering something, close the door. We're in, boys, we're good.
You're forgetting letterbox bombs.
Anyway.
The Irish can't come into your house unless they're invited, or is that vampires?
That's vampires. I'm afraid,
Shit!
Bob.
The Irish can come into your homes, guys.
Welcome to Telltale's RPG, where the table may be virtual, but reporting this to your server admins is entirely plausible.
The table may be virtual, but the Irish are very real. Oh, God. Anyway, in all seriousness, hello once again to Telltale's RPG. Yeah, I saw the chat. I was trying to ignore it. Oh, hello and welcome to Telltale's RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are all welcome at it. Tonight's session, we blow up the Red Hook. Mechanic.
I want more, but I know I shouldn't.
Well, you underestimate my wow. Okay, alright. On tonight's episode. You know what, I got nothing. Alright.
Not just the burgers, but the McNuggets.
Okay.
The McSelects too.
On tonight's episode, we, as the crew, get down and dirty on the planet Mars.
Not again. Liam's not getting down and dirty fucking anywhere. Alright?
Then, while we're away,
Not again.
terrible things are going to happen to the planet.
The planet?
Yeah, because we're showing up.
Alright.
In the meantime, the Red Hook's going to have to deal with a potential explosion.
Your intro, start fresh.
And we've just got to take we've just got to take our Latcher Corps back to them and pray that they don't ask any other questions. Other than that, Liam, take us away with our Irish Anakin.
To the silence of the Discord call and space. The Red Hook floats in orbit around fuck's sake. I'm going to start banning restrictions.
It turns out that model citizen status gone. Gone.
Can I start the session? Please. I'm begging you. And if one of you says fucking do it, I will kill you.
I suppose so.
I'm loving it.
I'm not.
Okay, no, I had to do one of those moments. So I promise I'll be good.
I don't believe you. I had a whole intro in my head, guys.
Hey Novo, buddy, how you doing?
Over.
So, where last we left off, the party have delved into the depths of the Red Hook. You have found yourselves looking before some of the most horrific scenes recently. The Latchers spawning from a giant tree of clone stock twisted deep within the bottom levels of the Red Hook. For the first time in his life, Liam discovered the clitoris, and descending into the Red Hookussy, you realised you planted a missile into... I'm not even joking. You planted a anti-air
Is it
missile.
on the screen right now?
I know, it's the stream.
The clitoris.
It's so I can check Novo's comments.
Oh no, I meant, is that the clitoris?
No, that's the Red Hook space station.
Okay.
We return to the session. As you climb your way up and out of the hive of the Red Hook, the Latchers, it seems, having absorbed the sunlight as the dawn over Mars took place, they have then transferred that photosynthetic energy to their mother, the monstrous clone stock growth in the depths of the Red Hook. You have time before they return to the hunt, but you do not know how long. And I think we return to the party as one by one you are scaling the side of the Red Hook, getting back onto the exterior of the ship. I know there was a lot of conversation that you wish to have. By all means, take it away.
Right, well, I think it's clear to everybody this is way more than we signed up for.
Yeah.
It's very safe to say
We can
that.
do.
Based on what we're seeing, I'm open to suggestions on how we want to handle this, because I don't really want to talk to any of them and tell them what
Well,
we've just done.
I agree with you there, Captain. But we could take the job on this, head down to the surface, get us out of Dodge for a while.
I mean, that's probably best course of action. I mean, we are, though, we need to be long gone before this thing goes.
Well, Babylon has enough to get. Well, what am I saying? Babylon wouldn't be. Can't enter atmosphere. The Cameroon definitely has enough to get us planet side and back up.
Probably the best course of action. Would probably say then if we're doing that, we definitely need to just come back with a Latcher corpse of some form. So we're going to need to kill another Latcher. At least then we can take its body back and show off that we've upheld it. Preferably a reasonable sized one to account for the injuries that we had.
All this
Just so nobody
conversation's
can
taking
see.
place as you are literally scaling down up the side of the Red Hook, penguin clips on the side of the rungs, pulling yourselves up. Due to this, I would like everyone to make an air supply roll, please.
Ugh.
Okay, has anyone reached 0?
No.
No.
Okay, then by all means carry on for now.
Yeah,
With
it's,
respect, Captain, where are we going to find one?
we know where. We know that where they were. Where we could probably go back to those tunnels and try and drag one out from there. If all goes well, we'll be fine. Get one. And then back out before anybody knows what we've truly done. As soon as we drop it off, just make sure that we might have to play it off as, I'll let them know it's we weren't fully informed of its capabilities as a spawn, and there. We can just play it off that they didn't provide enough information to fully prepare us for it. A couple of things we can do.
That. Remember that they didn't know much. So if you remember that you were sent in because they didn't know anything about the situation.
True. We'll just play it as we've upheld it, bring the corpse back to them, and go from there.
Can do.
Very well.
Any objections so far, or is that a plan that we're all fine with?
So, that's better than getting executed.
I have no plan of being executed today, so hopefully we can find another one.
It shouldn't be too hard for us. It's pretty dab-handed at managing to find trouble.
Well, if that would be the case, I would suggest making a little sound to attract them.
Let's get to a safer spot before we make some sound, eh? Just to hedge all our bets in our favour.
Okay. Eventually returning to the Red Hook, you would come back in from where you departed from before, in the industrial sector. Where would you like to go, however?
I would probably say
Oh, sorry.
you go Pat, because you were.
I was going to say, I believe we're heading back to the tunnels that we were in the
Straight
first
away?
time. I think it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
That it minimizes the amount of people who see us in kind of banged up as we are.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't think we did that in real combat.
Yeah, we're not really banged up so much. The most that we can play off some of the sun radiation and the like from just saying that the lurcher got the better of the crew on the roof. And it had hung them up on the ladder, no doubt to feed on, as it partially had. But then when we were going to retrieve the bodies, there's evidence the ground gave way, the crane gave way, and obviously that meant that some of us suffered some radiation damage.
Okay. In that case, I would like you all to make mobility checks for me, if we are attempting to essentially stealth.
I don't know if we're stealthing, if we're just like
This is to be
moving.
unseen, like to try and avoid people where possible.
Also, Bob, just out of curiosity, because we're back in the station now, does our air go back up to
Your
full?
air will now fully reply. There's a as the backs of your void suit sort of open, the membranous fleshy sacs begin to fill back up with air as they billow behind you. The station seems to be carrying on as normal. There's no immediate response. You kind of feel like, shuffling through like criminals underground. No one is aware of anything having gone wrong, as far as you know.
How it will stay.
So, you're going to try and go back to the access hatch you went to before, right?
Yes.
In trying to do that, as you move through, you are mostly unmolested. You find yourselves, people sort of take a look at you, but there's nothing too crazy. But after a few moments, as you pass by, there's a... excuse me, crew of the Babylon. And you would recognise the voice of your eternally tired friend in the Red Hook militia, Gregor Trotsky.
GT.
Toilet seat man. Toilet
Yeah.
man.
Toilet guy.
Toilet guy. Greetings.
Yes, Gregor, how can we help?
It's not how you can help. I needed to inform you of events since we have last seen you. You have not been contactable. Sorry. We have had to detain your shuttle, the Cameron. And
Yes,
your
go on.
ship is also currently on lockdown.
Why is our shuttle being detained?
It was previously involved in another incident, which you guys explained, and that we have checked the other ship, and indeed hormonal intake valves and arousal protocols were not met. But for the Cameron's own safety, we have moved it to its own quarters.
In fairness, that does make sense.
We would like to recommend having your shuttle chemically castrated.
That is a level of bravery. I do
Shuttle
not
of
possess.
good stock.
You're going to have to say that again. Only two ears, one brain.
It is a shuttle of good stock.
I understand that. How good stock is... it's CCC. But, you understand it is not easy for us to keep something that is aggravated.
Captain, with permission, might I go and deal with our shuttle?
Deal with the shuttle. You know where to meet us.
Indeed.
I appreciate your urgency on such a matter. It is up to you if you wish to even deal with said shuttle. Like I say, we have simply detained it. It is safe and sound.
If it is isolated from the others.
Yes,
is-
indeed. We have assessed the other vessels within the hold it at the kennels, and they are all suitably hormonally oppressed. But we need to be careful. Shuttles breeding is not something we need right now. Which awkwardly brings me onto the subject of why we have detained your ship, the Babylon. Are you aware of who this woman is? And he brings up a red light hologram of what's her name? Maria, the lady that Lou was friends with. Maria, if I could find Maria Greywa, one who's currently dead on your ship.
Never met her, never seen her in my life.
Not a clue, sorry.
She was the woman that was found dead on our ship after seeking a little bit of refuge, I believe.
You shouldn't know she's dead on your ship already.
Yes, it was
Yeah, we
on the
know that.
CCTV feed.
Yes,
Well, no,
So
so
we told us.
it's more you were never officially given access to that, but it's fine. You are correct. This is the fugitive we were seeking. Due to this, we have reason to believe that she was harbored on your vessel for some time. Tell me, of this woman, Maria Greywa, what do you know?
Nothing.
Nothing? Now would be the time to tell me.
Very little, I'm afraid. The only thing that we do know of is that she was assassinated on the ship.
The thing I know of her is what you informed of us yourself. That she is wanted.
So, you deny knowing her or anything like her. Then tell me, why did she know of your friend Lou Kakutani?
Friend is a relative term in the CCC.
So you will not be speaking in his defense.
I mean, the most reasonable assumption would be that they knew each other before, but again, that could just be the fact that Lou's
Who knows? She is
activity
dead.
is... Lou was a prolific chemist.
Let's call it that. Either way, Mr. Kakutani has been detained and is awaiting interrogation. You are to continue your duties in the meantime. Any attempt to contact Mr. Kakutani, or indeed to rescue him, will be met with severe and extreme prejudice.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Do you need any witness statements? I do not wish to make any kind of a suspicion around me or the crew, but I can assure you you would have full compliance where at all possible. I will simply be transparent that we cannot tell you what we simply do not know.
It is not my place to conduct such a interview, but I will pass on your willingness and the recommendation, if that is agreeable. I am sure they will reach out to you in time.
I'm sure that the only thing that we could politely recommend is that Kakutani is well treated in the meantime.
I am afraid the last I saw of Lou Kakutani was a bag being put over his head. He is currently in our detention centers.
Kalaya would genuinely request this, and I hope to bring some sincerity. If you would not mind, it is not my place to request it, and I will still request it nonetheless. Kakutani is somewhat of a friend, and eccentric, yes. Pain in the ass, also yes. But a bad person deliberately, I hold very little belief that they are truly such a terrible person. Would you kindly try and see that she is well treated? Well, he is well treated.
it is out of my hands. Make a persuasion check for me.
Any bonuses for boning the guard?
You haven't boned him yet.
Persuasion. That'll be a manipulation check, wouldn't it not?
Indeed it is.
Oh.
Oof, 4 stress. He looks around. It is not safe here to talk about such things. There are people on the vessel who have taken a great interest in Mr. Kakutani.
Thank you. I do appreciate your honesty, officer. Despite obviously different background, I appreciate a bit of truthfulness.
I cannot tell you anything else. It is a risk telling you even that.
And I will not ask any further.
My thanks. Truly.
You will do what you can, I will do what I can. Likewise.
Be careful, they make me uncomfortable.
You are an officer. We are convicts. You do not need to speak to me of being uncomfortable.
Perhaps not. Still, what are your next moves? You are all out and about again?
We are making our way to the service tunnels again.
Right, well, make sure you get a pass for that. I don't want that to shoot you out of the sky.
Do I not still have my pass from...
Yeah, but it's always good to get that shit redeemed. Do not redeem.
I'll just
Would you-
let him... I'll
would
just
you
say,
be
like,
able-
we do have a pass, and I'll tell him to bio interface with me to confirm.
There's no need. He would sort of clarify and nod. Oh well. Okay, where are we going then?
We'll go straight into the service tunnels. Would be my best shout. We get into them, get this corpse, bring it back. Hell, if we get 2, we can say it was a pair that had gone off wild, potentially, while they were suffering losses. Either way, we bring at least 1 back. And then pitch that, potentially that we need Lou. And if there's anything that they need doing planet side that would put him in good standing, we could potentially do that.
You could.
It's
It's still worth
and then
going
we
and
can,
taking a respite and checking in on people where needed, but you could. What do you think?
I don't really know. Obviously, we can't contact or check in on Lou, really.
You can go and he's in the detention cells. You can go talk to him. Potentially.
Yeah, I doubt they'd let us. I mean, we can petition to go see him, but I don't think we'll get to see him. But again, not. I mean, okay. Tell you what. If
These are the places I thought you might go.
Devon and Valen go visit Lou. Myself and Pat can go visit the shuttle. Pat can just give it a once over, make sure it's all good, nothing's been damaged with it being moved. And like being forced into an isolated chamber. And then we can rendezvous back up at the entrance to the service tunnels in 2-3 hours tops. Gives everybody a chance to get to where they're going, do what they need to do, and then get back. Sound good, crew?
Very well, Captain.
Okay.
I'll make my way to the Cameroon then.
Yeah, you make your way to the Cameroon, I'll join you shortly. 7. Valen, a quick word, please.
Aye, Captain.
Sure, Captain.
Need you both to go check in on Lou. No.
A
Make sure
dangerous prospect if he's being held for interrogation.
if he's held in the detention cells, then he is at least potentially able to have visitors. You are worried about his well-being. This is one way to ensure that he is well. And I'll be, just make sure that all is well and that nothing is out of the ordinary with our wayward scientist while he's away from us. And I'll give a little wink of the eye, but not a full one, as if it's just a twitch, and just try and see if 7 picks up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you require me to do an observation check, my dearest Bobbers?
I'll allow it just to be a general discussion.
Aye, Captain.
Right.
But I should warn you. We should not be making enemies here.
We're not looking to make enemies, we're simply looking to ensure that our friend is not too badly wounded, and that his capabilities as pro-chemist can still be performed. And once he is no doubt released, after all, he had nothing to do with that individual. All to our knowledge. Probably assume that he was simply a dealer to them. And they were looking for a new fit. Nonetheless, we carry on. I will be joining up with Stinger with the Cameroon shortly. Now you go, make sure our friend is looked after, and Valen, please make sure they don't have... You might not have been with us for too long, but please make sure that they're not cooking anything up in the toilet. We don't need any prison wine.
We will.
Thank you. I will bid you speed. We'll meet up back here in tops 3 hours. Gives you plenty of time to get to where he is, procure any clearance you may need. Need and perform your visitation. I'll go check in with Stinger now to make sure the shuttle is okay.
Okay,
And
so
then
who
I'll
do we want to
leave
pursue
them to that.
Who do we want to pursue first?
I think if we let Phil and Liam have their spotlight moment.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, you're going to go and find Lou, are you? Is that the plan?
I believe so.
how do you want to go about doing that? You can sneak in, you can do all sorts.
I would say if, unless Phil has a different opinion, doing it the straight and legit way.
Okay.
Yeah. But has Valen actually met Lou?
Maybe once, briefly.
Yes, briefly. I think when you initially joined the crew, and then we got you back to the ship to get you to your
Oh
quarters
yes.
and the like.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah,
didn't get
okay.
much of an interaction with him, but yes, you would know the weird scientist they had on the ship, essentially.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, no, we can try the legit way, I guess, just walk up.
Yeah, okay. The legit way would take you to the command center. Or, well, actually, your handler's office, so I can put you over there with Angela Morticia. So let's move you. Will. Hello. Morticia would meet you in her office, slightly looking a bit frustrated. What can I help with? What do we need?
We would be looking to arrange visitation to one Lou Kakatani. Seems to have been suspiciously detained.
Suspiciously
In con-
detained? Define suspiciously.
Well, detained in connection with this assassination on our ship. As far as I'm aware, Lou Kakatani was with us in the event. I do not know how and why.
He was grabbed shortly after your return.
Indeed. We would like to see him. If nothing other to confirm he is fine.
This is unnerving, you understand. I was under the impression that you should not be able to see him. Until 5 minutes ago, before you entered the door, direct orders came through determining that you must see him. Incredibly uncomfortable.
Would you mind advising whom has issued those direct orders?
No.
It is very fortuitous,
Yes,
and
I
that
agree.
in
I
itself
dislike
is
it.
suspicious.
I dislike it, but I don't know who's pulling what strings.
Well, if we must, we must.
Indeed. Very well. If you wish, take my ident patch, and she reaches out and your hands merge. He's down on the detainment center. He's under guard though, so you'll have to be nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I appreciate the honesty, shall we say. It appears to be a currency that is less and less common.
Be careful who you start throwing that sharp wit around. There are a lot of people who do not like us.
I tend to agree, yet the sentiment is no less genuine.
I appreciate it. I genuinely, I do. See that keep your wits around you. He is under detainment, not with the Red Hook, you understand. External factors.
Is the entertainment via
Yes,
the
sir.
UMP or private forces?
Neither. Go down, you'll see. I'm worried if I say anything here, there'll be repercussions. And she sort of leans on the desk and lights up a cigarette. Something's not right. Before you go down, what did you know of Lou? Was there anything?
I'll let Phil have a bit of input.
Sorry. Well, I'll be honest, I haven't spoken with him much. So, I knew of his admiration for science, and I was looking forward to working with him.
You did not charter any untoward communiques leaving your ship? No communications that he could have reached out to? Anything like that?
None that I was aware of.
And none that I could have been aware of either. With respect to you, madam, you are all very keenly aware that we have our own histories, and each of us have our chain of events that has led us here. History is a very harsh teacher. So of recent events, I do not know anything that could have occurred. I can only assume that potentially a past has attempted to catch up with Lou.
Very well. I understand that. I just... Something doesn't add up and isn't right. Kakatani was on the ship when that CCTV footage shows him. We have yet to identify the gentleman in question.
Forgive me for stating, and I do not honestly care if it adds more to my sentence. This chain of events, a person from Lou's history, Lou being connected to it, and that person suddenly dropping dead on our ship by an unknown assailant, and now Lou is detained, and mystically someone from a higher echelon demands that we go and see them. It seems far too convenient.
I understand. She leans across. Right, I'm going to make a very silly mistake. And she reaches under her desk and presses like a button, and the windows and the doors close and shut all around you. You see the eye in the corner close. Total isolation. Yes? Nothing is getting in or out. And she checks her own cam on her EVA suit, and you can see it sparking where it the signal's jammed. You're welcome to check
What's the
your own
meaning
gear.
of this?
You're welcome to check your own gear as well. You would find that all of your communication, everything is completely jammed, gear-wise. She looks around. Okay. Kakatani is in some deep shit in over his head. When he was referred to us, we had a blank... He had a... Mostly it was redacted. The CCC usually get to complete an open template on the people that we're dealing with. Kakatani was redacted. There was reference to other people, other names, a man called Solomonovich, as well as Atticus Belmont. But we don't know what he's in for. We assumed it was drug trafficking, but things started to get wrong. Whoever is running things here wants you to go and speak with him. I would like you to play his game. Does that make sense? If I start asking questions, there's a good chance I don't survive.
I would look over at Balin. It seems that we are being used as bait for the long game.
With respect, Kalaya, so is the CCC. We are far from an impolitical organization, but something isn't right. I went back and looked over Cell Block C's track record. There were others in your cell block who were greenlit for probation, and yet you were all fast-tracked for it. That is unusual. At the highest level. And when you see who's downstairs, I think you understand the depths of the evil that we are dealing with here.
What is your attitude to all this failing?
Well, at the moment, I don't see I'm being given a choice here.
It is a choice. I am asking that you go and follow this
Absolutely, and what?
plan.
And will we be given some favor in return?
You'll have my personal gratitude, but I can't give you anything official.
Noted.
Look, I actually almost, for a, no offense, an official, I quite like your blunt way of doing things. But say, for example, that we do not do things in such a way that this party wants us to perform. Ultimately, we are dead anyway. Am I not correct?
Yes. But ultimately, you're CCC. I'm CCC. Don't forget, she's only an arbitrator, so she's also a criminal.
Yeah.
She's where you guys would be in 20 years. Then she rubs her eyes. Just go down there. See if Kakatani if he's even still alive. But be careful. The people guarding him, you'll recognize them instantly. When Earth fell, they were the worst of them all. Play it safe. See what Kakatani's got up its sleeve, okay? May the Pantheon bless and guide you. And pray more Velos keeps his distance.
I don't predict it. Carlisle would take off her dog tag and just pass it over to her.
You've required to wear
Feel
those at all times. They have a tracker inbuilt. One of several.
I thought that was in the base of my neck.
Yes, as is the detonatives for the H.I.S.S procedure. But dog tags can be recovered. It has a low-level tracker for the sake of returning them to potential loved ones and family. If you wish to leave it with me, I won't say no, but understand that it means that we may never recover your identity, should you die.
Put it this way. Should I die and my identity be recovered, I believe that is part of the long game anyway. So, do me a favor.
To each their
Take
own.
it.
She takes the dog tags.
I would rather remain a mystery to whoever is pulling these fucking strings.
Thank you. She wipes her nose and you see blood trickles down, like, into her mouth. Oh, damn. Not good. Tax
Is
fraud.
everything alright, madam?
Tax fraud. That's what they did me for. Tax fraud. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just, checks her nose again, comes away red and wet. It's the nosebleed, I think. She looks up at you, and you can see that she's crying blood. What?
You are crying blood.
And she pukes blood over her hand.
Can I try and use my medical kit?
You could try, yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Roll it quick. She looks at her fingernails as they begin to swell at the end of each of her fingers. The nails begin to peel away, blood seeps down her fingers. She goes to wipe her eyes, and you see her eyeball bursts and turns to slurry and drools down the side of her face in sort of like a cream. What have we rolled?
3 successes, 1 stress.
3 successes. You're able to sort of like grab her, and immediately you're looking at what's going on, and she. On 3 successes, there's nothing you can do. Something has activated the H.I.S.S protocol in her body. For the sake of education, because I know we have Novo watching, and because I don't actually expect you guys to always read everything I write, who here knows what the H.I.S.S protocol is?
I know not.
H.I.S.S is the bomb in each of you. It is the CCC bomb. It is Hemoazide Inhibition and Stabilization Serum. It can be used to essentially completely stabilize the hemoazide in someone. A standardized suppression system used across Voidcall controlled space to relegate, disable, and contain hemoazide-based biological augmentation. Basically, it's like a sedative for your weapons and your weapons and armor and stuff, right? At its core, H.I.S.S exists because a human who can turn their body into a weapon, i.e. your hand erupts into prototype-style blade, can't be conventionally restrained. It can, however, also be used in your blood to cause a mass reactive, essentially dissolving you from the inside out. It's what the CCC use to control you. It's, it's their go-to response. And what you are watching as Angela Morticia shakes violently, you see her skin bubble and boil, veins burst underneath until she turns almost red, purple. And she just curls into the fetal position, her whole body just drooling onto the ground.
Is there a alarm button that we can raise in the office?
Make a tech check, comtech, both of you. This office has been completely sealed. No signal is going in or out. There is no way, nothing is getting in and out of this room. No electronics, nothing.
The switch under her desk, is there a way to disengage it?
Yeah, you can go around and just turn it off. Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay, immediately your suit systems come back online. Her desk goes boom. You have 3 unread messages. Immediately everything comes back. Communiques begin to come through from the other members of the party if needed.
How much time would have passed while they were talking?
Half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sent a message then.
No.
Not yet.
Phelan, look and see if you can get some help. I will try and help.
Hi, Marlas.
What do you want to
I
do?
assume the latches have lifted from the doors now.
Yeah,
is that-
like the shutters all come back up. It's another day in the life. But as you look down, there is just this slowly expanding puddle that was once Angela Morticia.
With that, Valen's just gonna run through the halls until he spots like someone, and will raise the alarm for her.
Okay. You rush, and eventually, I mean, I'll make it the same guy. I'll make it toilet guard, who's sort of waiting for you to guide you to where you need to be. You find Gregor Tchaikovsky sort of lighting up a cigarette, and he looks at you. Vernon, what is wrong?
Come quick, Morticia. She has. I don't know what's happened. Something terrible has happened to her. I fear she is no longer with us.
Frowning, he grabs his scythe and like paces it with you, boots on the deck, and he goes, "Guardians, Red Guardians, now!" And you see multiple of his comrades and colleagues begin to form up until there's like a squad of 5 scythe-wielding Reds. Novo did get it correct that Toilet Guard is a bit higher ranked than he lets on. Even though he's had some rapid promotions recently. But you guys make it into the office. Liam, what do they find? Liam?
They would see Carlisle with Morticia in her laps, just trying her best, even though it's a futile endeavor. Please, like, Gregory, I think somebody has activated her H.I.S.S protocol. I don't know what's happened.
He sort of immediately sits down next to her. What is his protocol? What?
It is the failsafe that the CCC put in us. Should we not follow orders?
What has she done? Did she not? He kneels down and like touches her body, and she lets out a whimper. She's still not dead, but as she whimpers, her lips peel back and her teeth pop like popcorn out of her mouth, skidding across the floor as you see her tongue dissolve and she vomits it out of her mouth.
With just tears in her eyes, she would just shout at Gregory, "I will do anything that I can, just please help her."
I don't know what to do. I've never seen this before. What is the trigger? He kneels down and like you see him like in complete panic. He just tries to scoop her back together.
For goodness sake, man, a medic, anyone.
You're, Gergarte, Apothecary, get someone! And you see one of the Red Guardians turns and sprints. Within minutes, there's alarms blaring, people come rushing in. You see some of Morticia's colleagues just, like, come in, panic, like, say she's got, like, an accountant or secretary or something. Like, screams and steps back in pure fear. Over the course of 30 minutes, no matter who you call, no matter what you do, she dissolves into her own viscera and dies. But it's a slow, slow process. She boils away. If you would look into Active Link, I can give you an inclination of the beginning of it.
Somebody has remotely activated her H.I.S.S protocols. Looking over at whoever her accountant is. Who activates H.I.S.S protocols nearby?
We can check the. CCC have a record of all such. The only lady with. It's quite a young woman. If Morticia, who was clearly based off Eva Green, is the is like that. This is Katie McGrath. Clearly looks quite similar to Morticia in that she probably picked her as like a up and comer. Favoritism within the CCC. But the accountant, who we'll call Gwaine, goes, the only person with access to those controls this side of Mars is the Lady Morticia.
And if somebody's remote accessing these detonation protocols, we're all at risk.
She runs to the desk and slips in the gore and hits the ground. Sort of rolls covered in blood, and you can see like the half face of Morticia dissolving into the ground, and she climbs
Covered
on.
in my friends.
Literally climbs up onto the chair and starts accessing the protocol, and she's like, password 779 okay, accessing yes, there's all of you active but not triggered. I can't do any more without her actual passcodes, which I don't have. And you see, accent-wise, I keep getting confused because obviously I'm doing several of them. But she also has a English accent, like Morticia did. So Albion. Her file, and she like shaking. She opens up Morticia's file. What? And she sort of turns the hologram and it to show you. Not activated. Hasn't been triggered.
Look at her.
I don't know what to say. It's not been activated by a remote signal. It's not been activated by a remote signal. These things, there's a dead safe, a dead. What do you call it? A deadlock. A signal that can't really be blocked by anything short of total lockdown. You'd have to live in a box for the rest of your life to make it stop. If the signal had been sent, it would be there, and it has to be approved by Morticia and then by a second party, by a priest of Morvelos. It's not been sent. I'm sorry, it's not been sent. And she looked down at Morticia, and all that's left is like the side of her face that's just floating on the jelly.
Somebody's screwing with all of us here. Look at her. Somebody's activated something.
It's not come from the CCC.
Is there anyone else that could have? Anyone?
No, she's the representative of the CCC. She's de facto block warden. Not without a CCC orbital station, which we don't have. No. She just fully starts hyperventilating.
Oh, you go on, Phil.
And I was just going to say, it's a most puzzling predicament. While I don't think there is more that we can do right now, shall we go? Onwards.
Are we... Yes, but... Officer Gregory, are we required? We are... His protocol, I'd like to believe that...
This is... Yes, you are required. I need statements from each of you. You are not under arrest. But this room was in a total dead seal. Which means we have no CCTV, we have nothing from inside. What happened?
We were discussing the convenience of our crew member being detained and the sudden and immediate orders that we were to go and visit him. And then the H.I.S.S protocol became active.
I do not know. We will take statements and investigate. But this goes beyond me. We will lock down the station immediately. It could be a toxin in the air, perhaps. A gene-coded response to her ident. Yes.
Officer, with respect,
We will take statements from everybody. We will lock down this command center, and we need to know if she had any enemies, her past, why she was indentured to the CCC, anything that may cause someone to wish revenge on her. We are going to begin such investigations immediately. I will take your statement, but you are not under arrest.
I was about to say, officer, with respect, if it was a toxin in the air, we are all implanted with his protocol.
Not if it was
If it was
gene
not-
coded to her. Not if it was to her homozygotic signal. Her
Very
blood
well.
type, essentially. There are too many variables. I understand. I am not asking you to investigate this. You have more than enough on your plate. Go do what you are going to do. I have taken your statements. My guardians, lockdown, on alert, please. We have had a murder. Most foul.
Get out of here with your Agatha Christie's bullshit.
I try.
I deadass just looked at the screen in disappointment.
So,
Also, Liam, I would like to point out you missed one key point which was raised by Gwen of who is the second authorization body for the H.I.S.S protocols.
I know, but Gregory won't know that.
You guys would know that, though. Essentially, your cell warden, the person in charge of your, the person in charge of you. So she's your handler, the person she reported to. The prison guard, the prison warden, essentially.
No, you. Please correct me if I'm wrong here, Bob. But you mentioned that, as Gwen, you mentioned that the only other one who it has to be second authorized by a priest of Morvelos. Yes.
Oh, and a priest, and usually it doesn't need to be authorized by a priest of Morvelos. It would need a blessing of a priest of Morvelos.
Right. Sorry. I think that's where I've gotten a slightly.
I didn't make it clear.
The-
In the
with the
sense of,
wording.
like, it is an execution, ergo, the church is involved.
Sorry, that's where I got myself a little bit confused there. Sorry.
That's okay.
Also, Liam, remember that code so you can tell it to us.
Sorry, remind me of the code, just so that I can make a note of this.
What,
779.
her access codes. I made that up on the fly. I can just say her access codes if you like.
I've got it written down as 779.
Go for it.
But again, this would have to be relayed in. I would assume that Seven would have taken note of that being verbally worded,
Yeah, that's fine.
being the sly individual she is.
That is a-okay. Okay, what do you want to do, team? The young woman who is now sort of kneeling or was sat in the puddle of her former manager stands up, and you see her EVA suit, the living organism she wears, is cooling itself off and almost making like cooing noises. And she looks at you. I guess I'm your handler now. As the guard says, continue on your business. I'll try and pick up and keep this place running. I'm, like I said, my name's Gwen. Gwen Hughes Jones.
With politeness, enough of the formalities. Are you alright? Do you need anything?
Bath.
Very droll, very dry, but
It's shock.
I'm not. Even as an inmate, I am not bathing you.
She doesn't even register the joke. Like, just... Oh, okay, I'll she sort of in a bizarre stupor moves to the side of the room and brings out a mop, and there's just an awful squelching noise as she starts mopping up Angela Morticia. So, let's move over to Pat. Pat, while this is happening, what are you up to?
I am heading straight for the Cameroon.
Okay. You would find in the shuttle lockdown, yeah. You would find the Cameron, essentially in like its own little spa. There's a small, thin man stood outside the door with a bit of a grin on his face. Weirdly, if this was like D&D, I suppose I can describe him as a dwarf. He has dwarfism. Wearing sort of a tailored EVA suit for him. Big mutton chop sort of beard, but completely bald. Scars all up his arms. And he sort of like stood outside the door going, "Alright, keep it calm, keep it
Why are you
calm."
describing Steve?
Steve's really tall.
He's not. What?
No, he's quite short, but you know, we try. He's not got.
He
He's not got
responds
dwarfism.
firm voice.
Oh, I've been doing my firm voice with him, but right now he's very agitated, and I don't want to go messing with him. You know,
Allow me.
it's a beautiful, beautiful vessel you've got.
I know.
Name's
You don't
Maga,
mind, well-
by the way. Maga Magarison.
Pleasure, Maga.
Pleasure's mine. Where did you get a beast like that?
Requisition through the CCC.
Oh, it's a fucking psycho. Of course it is. And he leans against the glass as you see the Cameron sort of makes this and shudders in its cage. Oh, it's a right fucking bastard. I bet you told the others that it was not its fault that it butchered the other shuttles. Nah, this bastard's
think
got a
he'll-
killer's streak to it, I bet.
I think you'll find the other shuttles hormone.
Oh,
Sure.
sure, there's always an excuse. But I know a killer ship when I see one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, what can I do you for?
I came to check in on it. Try and settle it down. The guard who came and informed us was a bit worried.
Aye, that's what they called me. Is she settling? He's settling. They're not exactly, timorous beasts, are they?
No. Everyone thinks a shuttle is a shuttle.
Oh no. Clone stock they may be, but true beasts they are. Absolutely. You must be proud. Very proud. Do you pilot this one yourself?
Indeed,
Aye,
I'm
I'd
the
be
chief
proud.
pilot.
Fair play to you. Well, if you need me, I'm the new kennel master.
Pleasure.
Ah, pleasure's mine. Just let me keep
Out of
looking.
curiosity, McDougall,
Aye.
did the station inform you of the deal we were making with the
Planet
previous?
side. Harvest a bunch of hemovores, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
No,
Good deal.
you're
I'd take that deal. Then again, I'd do it just for the hunt.
Okay. Well, I look forward to our dealings.
Well, if you do go planet side, make sure to keep that beast with you. And he gestures to the Cameron. Absolute beauty. Pleasure. And if you need anything else, a blind eye turned in the right direction, let me know. Eh?
I know who to turn to.
Aye. Mum's the word. I'm a connoisseur, as it were. He sort of shrugs. Your camera on here, she neutered. He neutered.
No,
Nah, thought not. It ever been in a scrap, void or otherwise?
just over the table. Would we have done a few missions before
Yeah,
our
definitely.
first one?
And
Yeah.
the Cameron was involved in your fight with the pirates as well.
Okay. Yeah, he's been in more than one or two scraps.
Well, if you ever want to make any money, come seek me out. I host little events every now and then. A little bit on the off side of things. Red Guardians like to turn a blind eye. It's the ancient, proud tradition of what my people were raised doing. Cockfighting is the old term.
Apologies to interfere, but because he has dwarfism, would it not be more prudent to name it Little Leagues?
Funny. Ancient tradition. You get a couple of shuttles, you pump them up on a bit of sanguinazine as a fine so they can recover from the wounds, and you just let them at it. To the victor go the spoils. It's worth it. Make good money, honestly. Worth it.
I'll keep it in mind.
See that you do. See that you do. And he grins. See you around.
Good day, Colonel Master.
Good day.
I then entered the zone with the Cameroon.
The Cameron looks at you and lets out this noise. This whimpering noise.
Easy. I make my way, because like the only way I can communicate is when I'm hooked up inside.
Yeah.
So I sit down my pilot seat and I
Not
normally
as
connect.
deep a chasm, a sort of bowl of the GNC chamber of the Babylon, but enough that you can sort of sit down in a chair and your arms, like you lose the mobility in your arms as your skin opens underneath and wires and tendrils punch into you, and you lean back as it rolls around your neck. And the camera on, you feel, here you go, hungry.
Easy. Make sure you get food. This is what happens when we kill things you're not told to kill.
You get a distinct feeling, a flash sort of in the fire instinct of lonely. Like
Well,
solitude.
I know. I'm here. We'll get you back in the proper stables soon. And I've good news. Soon we'll be going planet-side.
Images of the red planet beneath you slam into your mind, of the Cameron hunting across its sands, flying low over the red schisms and hunting, what beasts may lurk there.
Yes. Settle down. Give the deal some purpose. I'll be back, and when I am, we'll go for a hunt.
It seems
That's a
pleased by
good boy.
that.
That's a good boy. I'll talk to the kennel master and make sure you get some amoside. A nice snack.
Images of fresh meat go into your mind.
I'll see what I can do. I then start disconnecting.
Okay. There's a reluctance to disconnect. It doesn't want you to, but it can't stop you.
Like even leaving walking down the gangplank.
Yeah.
Like I'm there like the hand. I'll be back. Don't worry. And then we hunt.
As you do, you get a look from. I forgot what I called him. McCarty? What was it? Mugger, wasn't it? Mugger.
Yeah, Mugger, sorry.
Yeah, Mugger. You get a look from Mugger as he goes, like I said, let me know what you need.
We can get some humoside to fill up their tanks and some fresh meat. That should keep them docile until we're ready to depart. Though, warn any handlers coming in. They're a bit snappish with the meat.
I got that vibe. Alright. In that case, was there anything else, or shall we have the whole party going down to lose detention?
I thought Al was making his way towards the shuttle as well.
Yeah, I was making my
Oh, go
way
on then,
towards
David.
Yeah. So at this point, like once everything's been disconnected, like I'll have taken the slow path, finally enjoying like some silence, and just as I'm like making my way back, like all of a sudden, just like a ton of guards just rushing in the direction where I came from, and thinking, I need to go get Stinger, and we need to find out if they fucking got themselves in trouble. They had one job, fucking god damn it. Right, one thing at a time. So I'll poke my head through and just like Stinger. Is everything alright with?
Captain, this is Mugger. He's new kennel master.
Oh.
Just discussing that, the deal with the old kennel master was being upheld.
I'm a man who likes deals. What can I say?
He's also going to take care of the Cameroon until we are ready to depart.
Yeah, ain't I great?
Well, I'm sure such services. I'm sure for such treatment we can. Some special treatment like that we can ensure you're seen to as well. If there's anything we can get you planetside.
Ooh, now. See, I like the way your captain speaks, Stinger. He knows the sort of thing. Right, well, Imoazide. Always need Imoazide. Best source of Imoazide, killing and butchering a Himoivore herd. Yeah, they grow that shit. But I'll tell you what. You go planetside. If there's anyone down there to trade with, we're not really allowed alcohol up here unless you're at the Black Gullet, which is the tavern you guys were at before. So, if any happens to find its way back into your cargo hold, I'd gladly go 50-50 with you. Just a
local medicinal brew, I hear you, yeah.
yeah,
We'll see what they've
for
got.
my cough.
Exactly, yeah. So we can have a look, see if they've got anything. Just
purely
a
for
natural
medicinal
remedy.
Exactly. You know, may the Pantheon, Camael, all be blessing in Puna that you have crossed my day that such a good-hearted gentleman has decided to be so kind.
Well, as they say, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Can't reach my back. Hey! And he grins and pats you on the head. Well, I'm gonna fuck off now and wrangle some shuttles. And he brings out a massive taser spear. Let's go.
So just a standard taser spear.
But yeah, for him it's like a prod, yeah. Yes.
Also, I almost broke character because you went, I like to make deals, but it almost sounded as if you were doing a really aiming for Donald Trump there.
This is not Donald Trump.
Yeah,
This is not Scottish dwarf Donald Trump. Not yet. Don't worry, we have to earn that.
Also, So we've had Bagger.
Hey, shut the fuck up. My
Huzzah.
naming conventions are beautiful. Bagger, the Tagger, and Gagger only existed because it rhymed. A lot to do with it.
Right. Okay. As long as the Cameroon's fine, that's something. Right. We're gonna have to go check in on the two we just sent to see Kakatani. I just saw a shit ton of guards rushing that way, and I pray it wasn't towards them.
Jeez, how much trouble could they get into in this amount of time, Cap? Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da. Also, if you guys would look at the strategy table, I'm just placing the token on the map for Gwen Hughes-Jones, if you want to know what she looks like.
As much as I would love to say not a lot, Stinger and Valen have proven themselves to be a duo that can find trouble.
I'm Stinger.
Not Stinger. Valen and Seven have found themselves to be a duo that can find trouble, even in the most benign of situations.
Well, they couldn't have gotten that bad. I mean, the engineer seems sound enough. Like,
Yeah.
I assume like we're walking casually, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have started walking casually.
As there's like guards
Shut the
running
fuck up.
around.
Valen is the more level and problem solving, if they're true. Seven seems to be the one that finds
Well,
the problems or gets
might
into
be
them.
to the trigger, but they never pull it until they're sure of their target.
It's
Well,
not a trigger I'm worried that they've pulled.
We'll see what they've stirred up.
This reminds me of an old
situation with Lou.
tale that was passed down about a show that once ran. The name's been lost to time now, but it was about a group, and there was two individuals within it who would always find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. I believe one of them was a walking quadruped, maybe a bovine. The other was quite a lanky sort of person. And then they'd travel
Out of character.
around.
What the fuck are you on about?
Does
Scooby-Doo.
anyone know what David's talking
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, what a stretch.
It's a stretch.
Oh my.
Yes, because it's been lost to time.
Bovine!
Yes.
People
so
do
people
still know
only
what dogs
recommend.
are, though, because
Yes, but by saying it's been spoken of and passed down through generations and
I would not have guessed
misunderstood.
Scooby-Doo. I was thinking of that kids show with the blue cow that reads stories.
No, the reason why it's gone to bovine instead of just staying as canine is because Scooby is spotted. And
Okay, that's
traditional-
not canon.
Are you thinking of
Depends
his
on which show you're
husband?
looking at. He's spotted in one or two of them.
Hold on, whilst every member of the party Google searches Scooby-Doo.
I think everyone's
just-
just absolutely baffled. Like,
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
memories of him being spotted.
In
No,
fairness,
he-
at
he
this
had-
point, the show in the 80s was spotted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has spots.
He had
Actually,
blue spot.
I
uh,
think
Yeah,
you're
he's
thinking
got
of
spots.
Scooby
They're on, like
Doo,
his shoulders.
his cousin.
no,
No, not Scooby.
he was spotted.
I'm looking at Scooby-Doo
He
right
was.
now. He definitely has spots. Even in the live action, he has spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have sworn he was spotted.
He is.
I know there used to be. Yeah, Scooby Dum that was.
Scrappy-Doo is not spotted.
Scrappy Doo is not, and Scooby Dum is grey.
Yeah, which is the one that fought in the American Civil War?
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it was Scooby Dum.
I love the way
Great
this
Grandpa
session.
Scooby, a Civil War hero. The only Doo relative who's appeared as a ghost.
Yes.
Because if you ever look at the Scooby-Doo family tree, it's fucking disturbing.
I'll have to Google that now.
It's really
Yeah,
fun.
hang on.
It's a
Yeah,
whole thing.
Sidebar, everybody Google.
Because you have the ancestors of Missing Link Doo, Yankee Doodle Doo, Great Grandpa Scooby, who's the Civil War one, Grandpa Scooby, who then gives birth to Dada Doo, Horton Doo, and Mumsy Doo. And then there's Scooby's uncle, Whimsy Dixie, Scooby Dum, Scooby Dee, Dipsy Dooby Doo. And then the children of Dada and Mumsy Doo, Ruby Doo, Yabba Doo, Scooby Doo, Skippy Doo, and Howdy Doo. And then, of course, there's Ned Flounders, Howdy Doodly Doo.
Okay, so the official do. This is from like one of the official like books. It goes Yankee Doodle Doo.
This episode.
These people were so high with it, as you know, they weren't.
Taking too many drugs.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So, Jesus Christ. No.
No, he can't help us.
I just love the look of Doobie Doobie Doo.
Doobie Doobie Doo is fucking goated. Let's never speak ill of him. Yes, and their musical cousin, Doobie Doobie Doo.
And
And of course, their fairy godmothers, the Bippity Boppity Doo.
Ah, yes, but she's not part of the family tree.
RPG where the table may be virtual, but oh look, a strawberry.
Welcome to Tattletale's Dippity Doo.
Oh, strawberry.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Oh look, a dandelion must be the last one in the season.
I know, but now that you've said that, I fear we're going to encounter some carnivorous exploding dandelions.
I love that Novo's Tattle Tattle Doo. To Novo's comment, I think David may already be on the medicinal purposes.
No, actually, surprisingly not.
Can we
no,
take
I
our
have
break?
been-
I actually need to go get a drink and recenter myself for the serious RP that is the cell block.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in 5. We'll be right back. Wabba dabba doo.
Do you hear it? The Earth is gone. We destroyed it to stop something worse.
Come closer.
We failed. It doesn't speak. It makes you listen. Now humanity survives in fragments. Colonies, wreckage, salvage. And the places we were told never to go. You are not heroes. You are what's left.
We miss you.
Return.
We are still here.
Don't forget us. Do you hear the call? Do you hear it? The Earth is gone. We destroyed it to stop something worse.
Come closer.
We failed. It doesn't speak. It makes you listen. Now humanity survives in fragments. Colonies, wreckage, salvage. And the places we were told never to go. You are not heroes. You are what's left.
We miss you.
Return.
We are still here.
Don't forget us.
So, as we return back to the session, Liam, party regroups, and you find yourselves being escorted down into the depths of the Red Hook. Here, you are taken down to the holding cells, the interrogation room. I was going to move your tokens just to make it a little easier. As you're sort of descending down, you're going down these winding passages and pathways, twisting, breaking. These rooms adjacent are sealed off like coffins. Eventually, you come to a small room where you have, it's a classic one-way mirror, whatever it's called. You can see Lou is stood in the room on his own. There is like a metal panel in the wall behind him, and he's just pacing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there's a door to the right of you, and you are looking at him through a, what would be a mirror to him, but is obviously a viewing window for you. You have been escorted down by Gregor Tchaikovsky. However, as you get down towards Lou, different figures step to meet them, and you see Gregor looks extremely reluctant as soldiers carrying heavy hemipedic weapons step forwards, armed in pure white armour with the Georgian cross on one shoulder. What do you want to do?
Have we all met up, or is it just
Yeah,
Lou and...
you're all being escorted down.
Okay. What the fuck did you guys get into while we were gone?
It is best not to talk here, Captain. Later. And I really mean it.
Fine.
As you sort of approach down, these two soldiers step forwards and hold up their hands, and one that's denoted as an officer moves closer. State your name and business, please.
We are here. By all means, go.
I'm Captain Alfred Griffin. And of the CCC crew who are the associated with the ship the Babylon. We are here because you have a member of our crew. Luke
You're here for the
Tani.
chat. Right, follow me, don't be tardy. And one soldier steps behind you and the other one leads you on. And the first soldier, the one who spoke, looks at Gregor and goes, "We'll take it from here, Russian. See yourself out." Sorry, mouthful of first. As you are brought into that observation room, the two soldiers take their place at the side, door to door, and the commander goes, "Alright, so, you're going to have a chat with him, I take it?"
We could, yes.
Absolutely. Lots of people have been coming in and talking to this particular Jappy today. The boy hasn't been saying a whole lot, though, so, up to you. Understand that you will be observed at all times by the Albion Colonial Guard.
Understood.
Are any of you armed?
Currently, yes. We've just come from an investigation from the UMP into one of the about the station.
I don't really care what sort of agreement you've got with the UMPs, but any arms need to remain here. Told you there was a true evil below. It's the British.
There always is. But very well, if that is what we must do.
Yes, it is.
Captain, I'll hold on to your guns and wait here.
Very well. I will pass over the AR and the pistol, and the breaching mine to.
As you pass over the breaching mine, you see a raised eyebrow. Oh my.
Never know when you're gonna need one.
Well, quite, I suppose. Quite. Do any of you attempt to deceive?
No, I just don't hand over the only flare I have because I don't see it as a weapon.
I'm staying outside, so I'm holding on to weapons.
You are industrious people. Did you say you're CCC?
Correct.
Ah. Never met a Crim before. What are you in for?
Myself, I'm in for multiple raids on any passing vessels.
Oh, you're a privateer.
Murder. Of a sort, yes.
Yeah.
If you could call it that.
Why didn't you just apply for a commission? It's easy. I got mine.
Not when you're dealing with supply raids on various government ships.
Hey, you're one of those naughty privateers. Nice. Well, you got caught, but you're feeling a bit silly about yourself now, aren't you? And that's why it just doesn't work. Still, I'm glad you're earning your probation and you've seen the light of reason. What about you, angry, scowling woman? I'm sort of looking at Liam.
I was going to say, Kalai will hand over her rifle, but she will conveniently forget about her incinerator unit.
Not a subtle thing. You'll need to make a, mobility to hide that. Okay.
One success,
a success, but
two successes.
Take the stress, but you're able to slip the incinerator unit into your suit as it forms like a welt sack around it. He frowns and goes, "Problem with your air supply, man?"
Constantly. I am in for private militia-related incidents.
I forget. No free. He turns to the other soldier. No free healthcare, and they both go like that.
Yes, please don't allow our criminality to stain those very, very clean armor.
Oh, thank you. Takes it at complete face value. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Right, in you go. Don't get up to anything naughty now. We'll be listening.
Very well. Phil, are you joining us in talking to
I suppose Valen would, because we were told by Martisha that we were being summoned there.
Mm-hmm.
So Valen will hand over his weapons.
Okay.
I'll take those.
No, on the table, please. Who knows what sort of naughty Himoazide you have running through your veins, eh? On the table, out in the open, where do you just have to grab them before we shoot you?
I was staying out with the weapon, like I was holding the weapons.
No, I know, and he doesn't want you holding the weapons. They need to be on the table. He's not going to allow that.
Alright.
I don't want to imply, a lack of trust, but I don't trust you.
Really?
Can you blame me?
Are all you Brits like this?
Bit unfair. those of us with decorum, yes, but you'll find that we're not just the Brits these days. There's the Scottish, there's the Irish, like dogs. There's the Welsh. We did absorb various bits of Albion, the Empire, and all. So, I mean, the good ones, yes. Sadly, we can't all be English. This man is my spirit animal.
An raging racist.
Absolutely. They're called the Albion Empire. What do you expect?
Stinger stays at the table with the guns.
Also, I should stress, the dogs comment is a historical reference. Black as dogs, and black as dogs, something as bogs was an old, very offensive term for what the English used to call the Irish. My apologies.
Oh, we know.
Yep.
Whoa. You are being told to not so subtly shut the fuck up.
I'm just trying to be authentic.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing in the room?
We will go have a word with Mr. Lou Kakatani.
Like I say, he's just in there pacing.
Lou, stop pacing. You're gonna burn a hole in the floor, for Christ's sake.
Ah, Captain! Valen, everybody. What are you doing here? They haven't brought you in as well. Have they?
No, we're here to see you.
Why?
Well, haven't had worries about your health.
He sort of brings his hands together. My health is fine. Somewhat uncomfortable, huh? Having a bag thrown over your head isn't exactly fun.
No, I can doubt it is, but I'm sure there's worse ways to have been grabbed.
Can't think of many. Listen, won't be long before the chap who's been interrogating me comes back. What's the situation with you lot? Are you getting out soon? Can I come? Are they letting me go?
That's what we're hoping to find out. They seem to be interested in somebody who knew you. I'm sure you've been asked about her already.
Maria, yes.
Yes, I mean, well, as we've told them, you were a good chemist. Back in the day, no doubt she was just, as we told them, we just figured she was just one of your customers. I'm pretty sure that was just the case. If there's anything true, you'd have told us.
No.
When
No,
it did
they're not
that she
so
was wanted.
No. He sort of starts rumbling. They're not so easily fooled. Not so easily fooled. No, they know she wasn't a customer of mine. I wouldn't work with her kind anyway. Far too unreliable, you know. God. He keeps looking around like agitated.
Listen, Kakatani, we don't have much time, and of course we are being watched. So, we are wanted to visit you. By who, we don't know. Our handler is dead.
Yes, of course. Oh, terrible shame, actually. You know, it just doesn't surprise me, actually. And he steps forward. It's unlikely I'm getting out of here. If I am honest, so, may I shake each of you by the hand? For old time's sake.
Do you plan on being executed?
Don't plan on it, but it's likely.
Listen, is there anything that you can tell us to help?
Looks you dead in the eyes. I can't say anything that could help.
Right.
I'll just reach out my hand to shake it. to shake his.
Takes your hand and clasps it in both. Captain, my captain, I'm so glad I have worked for you. And you feel something press against the inside of the palm of your hand. Scratches for a second as he slides something into your hand. You open the palm and it pushes inside your skin like a little pocket. I am so glad that we were able to work together while we did.
We'll be able to work together soon enough. This won't be the last time you see us. You'll be back on the ship sooner than you can think. I'll make sure to do what I can
Very
to
kind
make you
of you.
out of here.
Very kind of you. Completing missions, of course, like the latest one we were on. Daring do and adventures and all that.
I quite agree. I imagine the cargo must be very well settled.
Well, last time I checked, the cargo was not great. I think, honestly, Captain, with the way the void seals locks are and, fastening things down and Stinger's driving, you should probably check the cargo at some point. Make sure it's really locked in. I'm doing the wrong accent, by the way. My Japanese turned into posh British. It's meant to be the Japanese accent. Do bear with.
Don't worry. I'll make sure it's all locked down. Make sure none of the perishables have gone off. God knows it'd be a nightmare of a smell if they have.
I'd hate for, cargo go wandering and all such things. No, I'm glad. Business as normal is good. Is good. But really, that's all I've got to say. I'm assisting the police in their investigations, and looks like there's some Albions around. So whatever Maria was up to, she must have been very naughty. Shame she couldn't have joined us in the CCC, really, and repented for her crimes, like we have.
That we can.
Yeah, exactly. And he turns to Stinger. You're not in the room, are you?
No, he's not.
No. So he goes to Valen, and you must be the mechanic. Valen, was it?
Yes, that it is.
How I would have loved for science and machinery to have worked together. You could have built my projects. I could have told you how they were wrong. But that's the trick to science, isn't it? I would love to have worked together, Valen. It's a shame that we didn't.
And that, and are you?
Tell me, what do you know of the You're a learned man. Do you know of the techniques of Mao Zedong?
Oh yes, I know all of Mao Zedong.
Brilliant. Do you practice them to concentrate on one thing while totally thinking of another? Is that something you
Sure.
practice?
Sure.
Well, we're of like minds then. I myself have been practicing Mao Zedong for some time. Thinking of one thing while my mind is elsewhere. I find it most helpful. But like I say, hopefully I'll return to the Babylon soon, and I'll be able to work with you again in the future. And if you see Caspian, tell him that I only jest about his driving. There is no safer pilot in the galaxy. In the system, indeed. Indeed.
Will do.
Thank you. And, Carlisle, it never could have happened between us. Dan Liam.
Well,
Dan.
I can't say that I am glad to hear that, Kakatani. I am very much disappointed,
Of course.
but I trust that you'll make that effort into telling the truth to these fine clad gentleman, and so that you may be released in short order.
Absolutely.
Am I clear?
Oh, absolutely. I find that when I think of our relationship, Carlisle, I like to retrace my steps, think back upon what has been, and what could have been, and, ponder such things. But, he takes you by the hand. God bless you. Pantheon. Bless you.
Indeed, and bless you, Kakatani. Always remember one thing. There are greater concerns than that which we can see.
Indeed. As I say, and he puts his head to yours, God bless you. Maybe find people. I hope you find someone. And he steps away. What are you thinking, team? What are we doing?
Carlisle will take the hint. She'd look to going back to the ship.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second, because there's other hints there that we can discuss. But is there anything else you wish to chat to her about?
No, I'm stuck with leaving and checking in on the Babylon.
Oh my god. Katie's just messaged me. She's just seen our baby's whole head move against the that's crazy. Sorry.
Do you want to go take a moment to go see Katie?
No, I'll check it out. It'll still be there later. But that's just crazy awesome. The baby's head is visible. It's amazing.
It is adorable.
So, what do we want to do?
I said I'm finally going and checking on the Babylon.
Okay. As you guys leave, Stinger, as this conversation is happening, and you can hear the conversation, and you can see Lou shaking everyone by the hands, the door opens, and a gentleman walks in. Long, dark hair, pallid skin, smoking a cigarette. Has several hemorrhagized growths on his back with tendrils reach into his neck, and he just stands at the window and sucks his teeth for a second. You must be Stinger. Is that it?
Indeed. Though I seem to be at a loss here. You know my name. I don't know yours, friend.
We should probably keep it that way. For the safety of everyone. What brings you down here, Stinger?
Just following my captain's orders.
Ah. One of Kakutani's boys. Friends? Allies?
He was assigned to the crew.
Any loyalty amongst the CCC, is there?
Well, when we all know that there's a bomb in your neck.
Not quite a bomb though, is it? More of an acid. Tell me, VC 9812-3. What do you make of Lou Kakutani? Which, by the way, if you check your dossier, that's your CCC ident code.
That kind of hardens Stinger a little bit. Kakutani is eccentric, but he gets the job done.
Sort of shifts uncomfortably, and you can see he's kind of like a bit of a hunchback. His clothing is deformed. You realise something, Catherine, because you looked at the web CCTV footage, didn't you?
Yes, I was the one.
This is the man who was on your ship. Gets things done. So you have no knowledge of his past, or where he comes from, or why indeed he was indentured to the CCC?
None.
He sighs. Frustratingly true. I was hoping you would all be liars and misfits. But he turns and faces you, and you get a flash of migraine pain. I suppose not. And as he says that, the door opens as the party exit. Ah, the rest of them. Hello, insignificant people.
Hello, finely dressed men.
Taste.
Subjective.
Irrelevant.
Purpose. Although, should we have a conversation rather than keywords?
I'm rather enjoying keywords. For example, if I say ocean, you say...
Drown.
I say surf.
Master.
Waves.
Sure.
Freedom.
Illusion.
Imagination.
Luxury.
Faith.
Question.
Oh, you are a guarded little thing, aren't you? What about you, Captain? I hope you all got exactly what you wanted.
It was just a nice conversation.
Was it? A nice conversation. He steps forwards. Is there nothing you'd like to tell me? Something my officers may have missed?
Outside of the fact that you've driven him to near borderline insanity with how he's pacing to try and burn a hole in the floor, I don't think there is.
Oh, that's not my doing. That is his own doing. He seems to think that if he confuses himself, he will resist Her Majesty's arms and armor. But it will not suffice. Foolish man that he is. No, he told you nothing of import.
We've been under watch and key this entire time.
So I see.
If
Disappointing.
he had told
I had
anything.
so hoped for intrigue and interest, and instead I get rats from the barrel. Tiresome. Most tiresome.
I tend to quite agree. We are here for unbeknownst reasons for a detainee who is detained for not very good reason. I'm certain that given your...
Not good reason. What
Given
reason
your-
do you have for his detainment?
None. But
Then let's keep it.
considering your relative free movement, assumedly you have someone that moves with some authority.
Oh, my sweet, sweet girl. I am the authority. As for reasons for my detainment of Mr. Kakutani, I don't need to confide in you. You are, of course, free to go. But, and he sort of moves away towards the door. Please do something about that missile before the time is up. And he steps out.
Before you go, what can we do to ensure Mr. Kakatani's freedom? Because surely you are the one pulling strings here.
He said he left. To be fair, he probably wouldn't even respond to that. Like, that's so far beneath him. Lou's only alive because he wants him to be for now. Like, because he thinks he can get info out of him.
Yeah.
What are we going to do, team? And where are we going? You can be escorted out if you wish by the Albion Colonial Guard.
Yeah, we'll go to retrieve our equipment and is that plan too?
Yeah, they give you back all your equipment. You are returned to the space station. Your officer friend would bring you back to your ship, where the Kennel Master gives you a big wink. But Gregor Tuchowski goes, I've locked down the entirety of the command section. We're going to do what we can, but there's no trace, there's no line, there's no data agnostics. It is very difficult to ascertain what triggered Miss Morticia's H.I.S.S protocols. There is a chance that it was her own adrenaline. A form of unintentional suicide.
If that is what happened, so be it. But
Well, like I say, we are investigating as swiftly as we can. Okay, I got nothing more for you.
Captain, shall we proceed to the docks to take care of business?
take care of business now, yes.
Okay. So where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
We will go check in with the cargo on the
With the Kennel Master.
Yes, we will go get access to the Babylon.
Okay, 1 second.
And I have a way to bribe him if need be.
Well, we'll come to that. Let's add us to here. Why can't I activate it? Oh, because we're already on the fucking locations map. I'm just so zoomed in I couldn't tell. Whoops. I was trying to activate the map we're already on.
No.
Where is he? Kennel Master Mugger. Mugger would meet you at the outpress. Right. She's ready to go when you are. However, there's something came in for you, Captain. While you were away.
Oh, it's not Delalan. What arrived?
A summons to the Temple of Morvelos for one Alfred Griffin.
Very well. My crew need to go check the cargo on the Babylon. Is that something that you can arrange?
Aye, absolutely. Seals lifted for now. Your Cameron's been fed well. Best I can do for now. Absolute beauty, as I said. So that's no issue.
Let's just to make sure. Can we ensure that nobody will disturb us while they're disturb them while I'm gone?
I imagine that We've been having power outages recently. I imagine a few doors get locked every now and then.
What I'll do is I'll bring him. I'll walk up close to him, and I will provide him one of the strawberries. Let's make sure that they do.
Jesus. He looks down at it and he goes, alright, hey! Alright, let's cause a power outage. He takes the strawberry, instantly eats it. Oh, God.
Not a word to anybody and nobody in and out, my good friend.
Mum's the word. No. God. By the Pantheon.
Now you see why I like making deals.
I
Much as
like
you do.
making deals with you. Your folks won't be disturbed none.
Good. You three, get to it. Make sure cargo's all secure. Make sure any perishables are dealt with, and somebody make sure Kakatani's equipment is actually that Kakatani didn't leave anything boiling over. The last thing we
Nothing's been
need is for
boiled
him.
over, but you would find that Lou's med lab, his science lab, has been completely ransacked, overturned.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
searched,
like what I was implying.
aggressively
Like just
searched, yeah.
to like make sure that there's nothing that could
Yeah.
essentially just make sure that things are incriminating that they haven't found is removed. But yeah,
Yeah, no, well, you'll never know.
I'll be back once I'm done with seeing the priests.
Oh, Captain.
My captain.
Yes, 7.
Next time you decide to give away a fortune, have the courtesy of discussing it first.
That was my part of the fortune. Worry not.
I'm certain that it would be your part.
Okay. So. What was I thinking? Shit, I had a thing in my head. Yeah, searching Lou's quarters. David, importantly, Lou
Yep.
palmed you something during the handshake. Do you
Yep.
give that to someone else before you go to the temple, or not?
Didn't it burrow into my skin?
I did that more as a way of showing, like, you've got that sort of accessibility, and Lou has specifically hidden it inside your palm. But that isn't, like, impossible to find for someone who's actively looking. I'm just trying to be... I'm not saying that's
I'll
gonna
remove
happen.
I'll remove the strawberries and pass them off to Stinger,
Mhm.
and then at the same time I will like remove whatever Lou gave me
Mhm.
and slip it into his palm as well.
Okay.
Take care of these and potentially make sure they end up in refrigeration. The rest of you may wish to dine on them soon. It's been a stressful day. And I fear it's only going to get more stressful. And then I'll be off.
Okay. Who do we want to do first then? Party or David?
I've got no objection for it to be David. But I know that Pat and Phil haven't had much RP time.
Well, let's go with them then. And it will be everyone but David, basically. My apologies.
Yeah, that's fine.
Phil, especially with your extra arms, you're able to sort of like see the way the synth skin sort of works and peels back. The thing that has been handed over to the captain that you now open inside the Babylon, I'm not going to tell you anything about it. It looks like this. That is all you're getting. Simply tell me and I'll bring the image back up.
Okay.
Want it back up?
Well, it appears. I can. It's still here for me.
Oh, for me it's gone away. As long as you can still see it, that's ideal.
Yeah.
So, it is a note.
It looks like.
Yeah, no, please go for it, Phil.
It looks like coordinates or some kind of frequency.
Hmm. Is this available to all of us?
Anyone except David right now, yeah.
Let's see, these are astronomical coordinates. X, Y, and Z positions. AU, astronomical unit.
Exactly correct. Well done. I'm not expecting you to get that straight away.
I'm going to assume it's based off of the sun being 000.
Yes, precisely. Yeah.
As a pilot, would I be experienced enough with navigation?
You wouldn't be able to instantly know where this is. You would
Not
need...
to know instantly, like, but I'd know which way positive and negative would work with each of these.
Kind of. You'd need to put this through the GNC. This would be needed done through your astronav.
In which case, I will take those coordinates and head to the GNC.
Okay. Okay. Make a contact roll for me. And Phil, if you make a heavy machinery as well.
Do I get any bonus because this is my ship and I have, like, the back of your hand?
+2.
Oh no, that's piloting checks.
I'm still happy to give it in this instance, but yes, normally.
Well,
Do I get my bonus or no? It's not related to this rolled. Anyway, never mind.
Okay, so free stress from Valen. Yeah, love to see it.
1 second. I have my piece of equipment. How many? What does this give me again? Yeah, that gives me 2 for comm checks. Yeah, so I get a +2 to this through that.
Okay.
As a question, are the stress failures?
No, not in this instance.
I
They're,
will push that.
they're more for narrative than anything else.
That is. Sorry. 4 successes on the Comtech, no failures.
4 successes on the contact, no failures. Very nice. Okay. You're right. These are definitely astronav coordinates. But as you put them into the computer of the Babylon, nothing comes up. Static.
Hmm.
And with the heavy machinery from Valen, this isn't like data signal being corrupted, this isn't anything like that. It's like these coordinates have been wiped from the data bank.
Interesting.
Would they still be navigation? Like, would I still be able to?
You could
plot
potentially
a
still plot a
course
course there, but you would not know what you are running into. Doing so would be akin to suicide, because you need these coordinates. You then need to predict where you are in. Remember how we did the slingshot? You have to predict where it's going to be in 3 months, but you wouldn't know what you're slingshotting towards. It might just throw you into the sun.
Would I be at least able to tell which orbit it's between? Like, does it lie between Jupiter and Mars, Mars, Earth, and such?
Tricky.
Like, would I be able to tell that much?
What do we use for your contact? Or for your, is it contact that we use for your astronav stuff?
We use contact, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to make this a group roll, because this is huge if you get it. Everyone may choose to make either a contact or a heavy machinery. I will include David in on this. I need you to get, as a group, 15 successes. I will allow pushes, etc., etc. So 2.
I'm unfortunately unable to do so.
6 plus 2 more 8, 9.
Would Lou Kakatani be included in that? Because
No,
he
he
is
would
still
not.
technically a member.
1 second, I still have to go. That's another
That's a good roll. Hang
5. That brings us to 14.
on. Hang on.
No, sorry, 13. Oh, 14.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12
Around 12.
successes is damn close.
I'm going to push.
I thought you already had.
No, I haven't.
No.
Come on, just 3 more. That's so easy!
Yeah.
No!
Come on! Yeah!
Well, this campaign might be over slightly quicker than I expected. I hope you're excited for Nevermore. On 15 successes, it's weird. The coordinates are so familiar. And, you know, it's like the Matrix when you're doing your GNC chamber. Because there's all these different lines, but you do recognise. I will tell you this. I'm not giving you everything. But these coordinates, at the very least, respond to a territory in Mars. A territory of the UMP. So that could be anything from the surface of Mars to the into the underworld of Mars. It could be the moons of Mars. It could be the Red Hook. But something in UMP territory. I'm also going to just put up on the screen that picture again, so that you can have a look at the note again and if there's anything else you want to dig into.
The like flower thing.
Yeah, what was it? The black tulip
Nope. You're
or
close.
something?
There
Black
was,
dahlia.
there was a reference to something called Black Blossom,
That's the one.
which is what you're thinking of. Of course, this might be unrelated, but there you go.
Out of character, this wouldn't happen to be the coordinates to the research facility where Lou worked, where he designed and helped develop Black Blossom?
You don't know.
Partially he doesn't know. Partially it's the case of you've guessed it so accurately. Bob now wants to kill you.
And change the campaign. No. No,
Right,
not quite.
enough,
Not quite. It's a damn fine guess, but not quite. These are coordinates. It is related
Surprise,
to Black
surprise!
Blossom.
Lou is responsible for the H.I.S.S protocol.
No, that's a separate thing. His is just part of the world building. That is funny though.
Or he's responsible for the lurchers because it's a drug batch gone bad.
Potentially. Let's go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, guys! You've just been killing crack addicts.
Good.
Space Kraken.
Space crack.
Welcome to Space Alcoholics Anonymous. How can I help?
So, happy with that, or anything else you want to try and do?
I would. I don't even know what. My suggestion is invalid at the moment.
Mm, no, I think
No?
that's.
Okay.
I think we're there.
Okay. In that case, David, you are going to the Temple of Morvalos, I believe.
Yep.
Going to the Temple of Morvalos, you are escorted by the temple priests, and eventually you are stood before an altar of the now eerily familiar image of the hunched jackal with the scythe, the bird's raven wings. His feet have crows at them. And as you look at this statue, with the awful feeling of it looking back at you, one of the temple priests steps up next to you, makes the sign of the hourglass, turns his hands to turn the hourglass. Evos mortis ad dominum. Mr. Griffin.
Priest. I was summoned. How can I help?
We have sensed a shift in your demeanor, and you have spoken in the past of your experience in the events you witnessed our God. Is this right?
I did.
Then you are marked for death. He will come. You will die. What do you know of your faith and of the impact upon your soul?
Do you mean of the trials? As I will
Indeed.
tackle them as and when I need to arise.
That is arrogance. The trials are not a trial of strength, but of the soul. You will be forced and made to recollect yourself, to look upon your deeds and everything you could have been and everything you were. Are you happy with the man you have become?
If I wasn't the man I became, I would not be. Then I would be somebody else. There are paths that are always laid out in front of me. I choose the one which I see fit. If I ever doubted myself, then so be it. But the path that I have walked, the path that I have chosen. Nobody else has chosen it for me.
Conviction is good. Humility is better. You would be wise to ponder your life. The walk of Morvalos is but the first. You will have to stand before Camael. You will have to enter the tribunal. Do you believe that your soul is truly prepared for what it may witness?
If it isn't, so be it. If I cannot... There is not much that I can do to prepare an aspect of myself that I know not of.
That is wrong. You could pray, and we could hear your confession, so that when you do stand before, and he makes like the sign of the Pantheon again, the hourglass, the prism and the sphere, the cracked mirror, and know that you are near, you may be at peace, lest you are not reincarnated again.
If this is your way of saying that I have already been reincarnated, then I see that...
We have all
And I have...
been, for the soul that cannot accept itself may try again, and again, and again. Such is the kindness of our gods. The prism, the mirror.
If my soul is to go again and again, then so be it. I will live my life as many times as needed. For each path that I take will always lead for each path that I choose to take is a path that I will take on my own. You ask if I have regrets? Sure. But I know not of a single person who does not have regrets. Words left unspoken. Choices pondered that were never taken. Results never found or seen. There is no doubt that there may be some fickle few who do not have regrets. And I find that the younger a soul and person is, the closer they are to having no regrets. They have not had to make as many choices.
That is the most honest you have been in this conversation. That is good. Maintain that honesty, lest your soul falls to Nirax.
I will, as I say, I will face whatever trials come for me
Good luck.
with a mind and heart of steel.
He inclines his head. A heart and a mind of steel is unbending and impenetrable. That will not serve you well. Reflect upon your sins. Allow yourself honesty. Come to Morvelos, not in fear of death, nor in denial of the life you have lived, but in the openness of trying again. You will not go forward onto Valhalla, or Elysium, or any of the fractured afterlives of the past faiths. You have sinned too dearly, but you may yet earn the grace of Imperator, and be freed, and your soul unshackled to try again, to do better next time. Be honest with thyself, and pray that the cracked mirror does not reflect upon you poorly. We shall pray to Morvelos that he comes to you in his form of the guide, the hound that leads, not the reaper who claims. Time, bless thee.
You think this soul is something unbending and unwavering, is that correct?
Come again?
You think of steel as something unbending and unwavering.
I have no time for your metaphors. I have given you what advice I can.
I will simply leave you with this. Steel can always be reforged into a new shape. Can be broken and then fixed again. Think not that I am incapable of change. Just know that the shape that I take is the shape that truly reflects who I am. And with that
the priest sighs. I did not seek advice. No, sorry. I did not seek debate. I only hoped to help prepare your soul for the way. Think upon my words. There is a chance you do not come back. And he stands. Morvelos.
Morvelos.
Turn and leave.
I will also then leave as well.
Okay. Return to the party. On to the Babylon. What are your next moves, team?
Talia is going to immediately go to the cargo hold.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Any sign that our cargo has been compromised?
From what you can tell or see, your cargo... Oh, how, you mean, in the cryo?
Yes.
What cryo? The cryopod is missing.
Stinger, are you... she would activate her communicator. Stinger, are you there?
Yes, 7.
Our cryopod has gone walkabout.
Well, the separate cell pod was given to the CCC and the station. We haven't got the replacement yet.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the other one where Lou was keeping possession.
So, I'm a little confused. This might be a Bob fuck up because I'm confused as to what you asked. I was talking about Atticus Belmont. Is gone. Because he was handed over to the CCC.
Yeah.
What were you thinking, Liam?
There was a cryopod where Lou kept the stash of his drug.
Oh, that would still be there. Don't give a fuck about that.
Ah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah, no. What you would learn then, just to make it worthwhile for time, is that the CCC have lost Atticus Belmont. You'd probably hear that from Gwen at some point. Belmont has disappeared.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of ideas, boys. I apologize.
Okay, so Lou specifically said check the cargo.
He was referring to cargo, yes.
So check the cargo bay itself. Check for anything that would obviously stand out.
No, it was literal. Check for the cargo. Look for Belmont.
Bang on. Lou said several things. He said, check for the cargo, which you can take to assume Belmont. He handed you the note, because when he shook your hand. And he said he wanted you to find friends. He said, I want you to find friends, find people who support you. And he specifically said, God bless you.
Which I'm assuming is an Albion, very specific one.
I'll let you ponder on it. Perhaps we shall discuss that next session, because it is 11:15. Shall we round it out?
Yep, that's okay with me.
Yep.
I will say actually as well with the cryo, Liam, the parasite on your ship has been freed. Somewhere in the vents. Your human
To be fair,
is still kicking.
That's the station's problem now.
It very much is until you decide to leave and it's like, ooh, warm engines again.
Well, technically it's the station's problem for another 9 days.
Well, I don't see why you guys didn't get that thing to hunt the latchers. But separate thing. In that case, with mysteries abound and players unseen acting in the shadows, we will pick up with Voidcall next week. Till then, thank you all so much for watching. We have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Bye for now.
Do you hear it? The Earth is gone. We destroyed it to stop something worse.
Come closer.
We failed. It doesn't speak. It makes you listen. Now humanity survives in fragments. Colonies, wreckage, salvage. And the places we were told never to go. You are not heroes. You are what's left.
We miss you.
Return.
We are still here.
Don't forget us. Do you hear the call?